A Lewiston gym owner has been found guilty of manslaughter after a one-punch attack in Rundle Street last year. Kim Robertson is at the Supreme Court. Kim, how did the accused man react to the verdict?
Well, Kate, Danny Nedzer appeared shocked and upset by the verdict. He kept on looking down at his hands and shaking his head as his family and friends wept in the public gallery. Now, these were his final steps of freedom before he was convicted of the manslaughter of 44-year-old Rob Vallelonga, a judge choosing to revoke Nedzer's bail following the guilty verdict, as he's destined to be imprisoned at sentencing. Both Nedzer and the victim had been inside Apple nightclub on Synagogue Place before an argument broke out at a taxi rank in Rundle Street in May last year. Nedzer punched the father of three with such force he fell to the footpath and fractured his skull. A taxi driver told the court he then heard Nedzer say, "I put someone to sleep for a couple of days on Rundle Street." The 26-year-old had claimed Mr. Vallelonga had been aggressive towards his friend and security guards, and he had hit him in self-defence. But after 7 hours of deliberations, the jury believed the prosecution's case that the death was triggered by aggression and late-night bravado, and Nedzer should be held criminally responsible. Mr. Vallelonga's family also wept as the guilty verdict was handed down. Too emotional to speak to us outside court today. Now, Nedzer will return to court in 2 weeks' time for sentencing submissions, and he might spend, there's a maximum penalty for manslaughter of life behind bars.